What is happening, baby? Welcome back to the Huddle Chat Sports Network's very own Fantasy Football Huddle, presented as always by DanklyfeBrand. Let's talk sports and shank it golf brand. I got an insane episode for you today. Today, we are doing our most in-depth trade episode that we've done thus far. I know trade deadline is right around the corner for most of us. It's in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So today we're covering some of those buy lows, sell highs, and players that we want to hold on to. So without further ado, fill up your cup, roll something up, and let's get right into the trade talk. Make sure you always subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel and you like the content if you like it. First fantasy trade target we're going to be talking about today, it's going to be Joe Burrow. The best time to try to acquire Joe Burrow would have been a week ago, before he had his good performance last week, 283 yards, 3 touchdown passes. But you just missing that opportunity doesn't mean that the window has closed. I do treat Joe Burrow as a top 5 quarterback going forward through the remainder of the season. And the person that's holding on to Joe Burrow may be concerned at the fact that he's been inconsistent this far this season. They may have somebody like Kirk Cousins on their bench that has been more reliable in their quarterback position, and they'd be willing to get rid of him for the right price. And now's a good time to grab a top 5 potential quarterback for a low price right now. Next trade target that I want to try to acquire another buy low is going to be David Montgomery. I have talked about David Montgomery in the past couple of weeks as a trade target. This week, what really makes him a perfect buy low target is there's a chance that he might play after their week 9 bye. And Jahmyr Gibbs had an enormous Monday Night Football game last week in week 8. 31 touches, 189 yards. And it's got people questioning how likely David Montgomery is going to return to a workhorse role. I'm paying attention to what the head coach said in mid-October, referring to David Montgomery as the workhorse running back and Jahmyr Gibbs as the change-up. Jahmyr Gibbs has definitely improved and may vulture a little bit of value from David Montgomery. But I definitely think right now, with David Montgomery outweighing Jahmyr Gibbs, with him at his contract outweighing Jahmyr Gibbs' contract, you're looking at David Montgomery coming back, and he's going to have the same role. Another running back that I'm targeting right now is Jerome Ford from the Cleveland Browns. You definitely look at him playing off of that ankle sprain in week 8, and that's a surprising thing that he even played last week. And it's also surprising the fact that he only played 1 less snap than Kareem Hunt. You don't know that Kareem Hunt is going to be the clear number 1 running back, but you do see that Kareem Hunt is leading in yards per carry. He's a better running back as far as the statistical lines go this season, and he's got the trust of the offense. I do like him right now, and if you buy in on the backfield uncertainty, you can definitely reap the benefits as soon as this week with Jerome Ford. Cleveland has the 3rd best remaining running back schedule allowed this season for the remainder of the year. Some honorable mention running backs that I would try to go get, Isaiah Pacheco, Javonte Williams, and Devin Singletary you can get for a decent price right now. Some wide receivers that I would also attempt to get, Zay Flowers, after his last couple of down weeks, being kind of average and not breaking out yet. And then Mike Evans as well. And then a tight end that I would like to acquire in trades as a buy low would be David Njoku. I'd be selling high on Najee Harris from the Pittsburgh Steelers. You're looking at even just last night in Thursday Night Football, Jaylen Warren is slowly becoming the number 1 running back. I told you guys at the beginning of this season, you're looking at Najee Harris, and I don't know how much you're going to be able to get for Najee Harris, but I'm trying to get out of the Najee Harris train. Jaylen Warren is taking over, and this is a putrid offense I want nothing to do with the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. Another sell high is going to be Devontae Adams. It's a perfect time to sell Devontae Adams. He has been struggling these past few weeks, but you can still sell him off of his name. You're looking at them making the switch to Aiden O'Connell, and that might benefit him because Jimmy Garoppolo has not been really helping him out this season. However, Devontae Adams is a respectable 10th among wide receivers in expected PPR points per game this season, and he ranks 19th in actual points per game. So he's still a top 2 wide receiver right now, number 2 wide receiver right now. I do also want to get rid of Jordan Addison. He's had a good rookie season. Everything's breaking right for him with Justin Jefferson getting hurt. He's getting a ton of volume. But now with Kirk Cousins going down, I don't really know how many Minnesota Vikings I really trust. Some other players I'm trying to get rid of right now, Tony Pollard if you can. They got a tough schedule coming up, and you can get some really good value out of Tony Pollard and not necessarily downgrade, but sell high off what he's been doing. I do also want to try to get rid of Alexander Mattison if I can. Like I said, I don't know how much I can trust any Minnesota Vikings at the current moment. Some players that I want to hold on to, looking at Kenneth Walker from the Seattle Seahawks. Yes, Zach Charbonnet outsnapped him for the first time this season. But you are looking at Pete Carroll saying afterwards that they put Charbonnet more on the field in the fourth quarter because they wanted to get him some use and then stuck with the alignment that was working. It did not indicate a shift in usage. I think Kenneth Walker's time is safe. I think his role is safe. And I definitely want to hold on to him. Another player that I'm trying to hold on to right now is DeAndre Hopkins from the Tennessee Titans. He scored 3 touchdowns from Will Levis last week. You're looking at Will Levis being a better quarterback than Ryan Tannehill. So DeAndre Hopkins' value may be increasing. I'm not quite ready to sell him just yet because how much value can you get for D-Hop? So I definitely want to hold on to him at the current moment. That's going to do it for today's Trade Target episodes. We got our stardoms and situms coming out. This is coming out probably Saturday morning. So you're going to get the stardoms and situms Saturday evening. And then we're going to get our live episode on Sunday morning as well. So make sure you tune into that. As always, chins up, attitudes down, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.
Bye.